Let's make a toast. "2013 shit, baby. Rosewood in the flesh."
I love living. I think that's infectious. It's something that you can't fake.
See, I just wanna live good, man.
Greatness is something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. 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 Die for it.
Yeah, hey, we chillin' on the beach. Got my favorite people with me pouring up some drinks. This my favorite time to think. I just fired up the grill, my woman seasoning the meat. Thinking to myself, this is how my life's supposed to be, dawg. Conversation topics making me a profit. Confirmation numbers after compensation. I just left the bank and made a large deposit and tipped the teller with the small bills in my pocket, dawg. And told her have a good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Cause all you get is one life, one life, one life, one life, one life, one life, one life. We bout to have a good night, 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 good night. Hey, watching my daughters grow, that shit made me a better man. Wishing time would move slow, but it's steadily moving fast. So thankful to be alive, not dwelling back on my past. Now every day that I wake, I'ma treat it like it's my last. Hey, but wait a minute, nothing happens overnight. Success, sometimes it takes a minute. Life with no struggle, doing things I haven't done yet. Staying ready every day is like a random drug test. Bottles of rosé, the bubbles flushing out my system. Always on point, always on rhythm. Live in a world where you get judged by your income, but each and every day they make it hard for us to get some. Boy, you better get some, cause sitting on your ass every day you ain't gon' get none. Something gotta change, hope it's for the right. Anything is possible, it all can change tonight, dawg. 2013 shit, baby. We bout to have a good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Cause all you get is one life, one life, one life, one life, one life, one life, one life. We bout to have a good night, 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 good night.
Boy, you better get some, cause sitting on your ass every day you ain't gon' get none. Get some, nigga, get some. Boy, you better get some, cause sitting on your ass every day you ain't gon' get none. Boy. Rosewood in the flesh, nigga.